Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
40 competitors going at it. The last person standing gets a shot at any title of their choosing. 5 competitors will start at the table. People who have the lowest amount of points on the desk will be eliminated, and then new competitors will enter.
The free-for-all. It's coming back. 40 competitors. The winner gets a title shot of any division of their choosing, April 24th. Make sure you get your tickets to SCHMOEDOWNlive.com or patreon.com/Schmoedown at the $10 level. Become a $10 patron today.
The Schmoedown Entertainment Network, produced in partnership with Skybound Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't hear the music, but it's fine because I got somebody saying, talk, motherfucker. What's going on, everybody? Nice to see you here on the show. Yeah, I do this show sometimes. So what? Nice to have everybody back. And yeah, so look at who we got on the show today. Okay, Mulligan will be late. That's cool. Flying Somerville camp. That's on brand. Now we're going to be moving around. Shuffle into the most important person on this show. Malcolm is here. Second most important person on this show, Alex Marzoña. He's here. Yeah, we know that. All right, let's start the show. So, and of course, we also have the one and only Steph Sabraw. So, Steph, I got to tell you, you do take a prank well. Not only did you take it well the first time, the second one was even better. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, because it was so caught off guard. Kristian almost fired me again.
Well, not fired. I just said you were on the wrong show.
Never a good sign.
No, not a good sign. But it is always a good sign when Brett Sheridan is here. Look at Brett Sheridan. Look at this guy. He's just a pleasant human being all the way around. It's getting flousy. It's getting flousy.
Yeah. And my wife cut it, and it wasn't too bad. I can go to a salon, but I didn't want to pay for it. So cut my hair.
Let me tell you something. I have had wife haircut for a year, and it's the same thing. Basically, what happens is that it gets to a certain length that she can cut the sides and it looks good, and then it just turns into this thing that no one can battle unless you're a professional. And my wife is not, so she says, "No, shave it down." Because I'm not doing anything with that. She's like, what do you think this is? You get the 3-year-old climbing up the chair, trying to in the middle of your haircut. It's good.
She's so worried. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Just if you fuck it up, don't worry about it. I don't care.
At that point, that's why I shaved the whole thing. You should have seen this look in my eyes when I was shaving my head. It was like Travis Bickle at one point. Just from Taxi Driver. You just shaving your head in front of it, and your wife and your kids come and go, oh. It's going to be a lot of big memories. Going to be a lot of big memories in this phase of the show. So hopefully
What's Steph's price point for shaving your hair?
Yeah, you know what? For 10 grand.
Side shave?
Yes, chef. The chef.
Chef Steph.
That would be your nickname if you compete in the Schmoedown. The chef.
Chef Steph with the pot boy. Yes.
Yeah. But Steph will shave her head for $10 today.
Oh, nice.
A piece. Yeah, just 10.
The whole way through. Yeah. Oh, someone asked. This is funny. We had a bit about this before it started. Julian Olivas says, "Hey, why are there 6 dislikes? Hey, we went up by 1. I'll tell you what. Before the show even started, it was pretty funny. Brett and I are like, oh, look, 5 dislikes. We're making it in the world, and Brett's like, some people are just happy in the morning. You wake up.
Yeah, let me dislike something that hasn't started.
Yeah. No, well, that's the best. Is they just wake up and. What'd you do that for? 'Cause I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Let me do it again. Here we go. What? Not going right. Oh, there's a puppy. Oh, yeah. Fuck this video. I get it. Hey, listen. If your frustration, you got to take your frustration out on a dislike button. Hey, so be it. Whip your fucking ball bag out and have a blast, will you? You wake up in the morning, you just feel bad. You go, oh, man, I fucking stink. I gotta hit the dislike button. Hey, keep on doing it. Keep on making it. Keep on moving it in this world. If that's how you want to feel, shake your fucking ass down the street. Who gives a shit?
It's a motivational show. It's a motivation.
Do it.
Steph, you knew it was going to be one of these shows.
Hell yes.
Right away.
God. It's going to be a good show.
Will be. Alex, you singing some fucking tunes today or what? What are you going to do?
Sure. You're turning into a jerky boy. I think listening to the jerky boys made you like, hey, what are you singing tunes over there? What are you?
Steph, what are you doing today? Getting fired again?
What are you doing over there? You gonna sing some songs about some fucking planets spinning around?
Some planets, hell yeah! It's Earth Day today, baby. I know you celebrated today.
I did by being here with you ruffians. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that is a step for mankind. Thanks, Kristian.
It really is. Yeah, it'd keep you out of the atmosphere, help the Earth.
Steph setting off all those carbon emissions. Come on, Steph.
Yeah.
Because she's got so much fire.
Destroying the planet. Yeah, with the heat.
You're destroying the planet like Roka after a night out in the town.
It's Kane's chicken.
That's right. Mike Kalinowski slamming down rice cakes.
Yeah, just chicken and rice cakes.
Chicken and rice cakes. I wonder if they chicken flavored rice cakes. That's what you got to do.
Probably do.
Yeah.
If this is your first time watching.
Yeah, right? When are you going to talk about Revan? You want to talk about, yeah, let's talk about Revan later.
Revan. Like he's like the annoying older brother.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him later.
You hear it? Hey, you hear it? Yeah. Fucking Revan. He did it again. Did it again. No. He pretended to be dead. Nah, he's what? Oh yeah, he's a fucking scumbag. Like real scumbag. That Revan. Hangs out with a guy with the fucking thing on his face. I don't know. That guy. I don't know. You choose. I don't know. She. Sorry. Could be. You choose.
Probably one of my least favorite Darths. I mean, like, seriously.
Right. Doesn't even show true colors. I mean, this is just fucking Revan. How about rice flavored chicken cakes?
Oh yeah, did we get to that yet?
Yeah, that's gonna. I think
definitely the first story.
Yeah, Alex, what was Variety saying about the rice flavored chicken cakes?
Let me pull that up real quick.
Please.
Please. Yeah. Well, let me get that.
Because I know. I mean, there was something. Who's getting on board? What's Pee Wee Herman's doing something with it?
Pee Wee Herman. I think Mark Wahlberg's getting in the game as well.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Interesting, yeah, because he's so in the burgers game, but now he's getting to the
rice cakes,
chicken flavored rice cakes. My God, what an expansion of his brand!
You really shouldn't joke about rice cakes.
Yeah.
All right, fucking rice cakes. You know what I watched last night?
Older. They're going away from de-aging now. They're making all these actors look older and less attractive.
I'll tell you who's not. Steven Dorff ages well. I'll tell you that guy.
Right.
Genes on that fucker. He So I was watching it last night. Wife turns on, I think it was Hulu. Remember Punky Brewster, Soil Moon Frye?
Yeah.
She's got 90. She's 90? Is that what you said? She's 90.
Kid 90, the doc.
Oh yeah, Kid 90. I watched Kid 90. She just has all this footage from when she was a kid growing up and afterwards, and it was interesting seeing a lot of stories, a lot of sad shit. They brought up the kid from Kids, kid that played Casper.
Yeah.
Skater kid. Remember that movie, Kids?
Yeah.
You ever see that movie, Steph?
No, I was just looking up who Steven Dorff was. I actually didn't know.
Steven Dorff, yeah, he was in Blade.
Oh, be careful.
He was great in True Detective season 3.
Underrated. If you see him, he might ruin men for you forever. He's just that attractive.
Really?
I mean, at this age, did you ever Steph, it's probably that's why, because you're a baby compared to us. But like when there was that Aerosmith video back in the day too with Alicia Silverstone, which is like, remember how big that video was, Brett?
Oh yeah.
And so he's in that video too. I remember that. And that was massive at the time. But
I'll have to look at that one.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
But what was the movie?
The movie's called Kid 90. It's about Punky Brewster. What?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, no. The movie I was asking you about. Had you seen in the 90s this documentary called Kids?
Oh no.
You should watch it. It's,
right?
it's fucked up, but it's such a representation of like the kind of fucked up side of in New York for sure for kids, and I'd seen kids like that all over the place for when I was growing up. But anyway, yeah, if you guys have never checked out Kids, it's a documentary, and that's not a documentary. It's a movie. It's a movie, 1995. Did I say documentary? It's not a documentary. It's a movie.
I'm getting ready. This is gonna be a fun show.
Yeah, it's so real.
You know what I did? I combined the fucking documentary with Kids. Stupid.
Kids 90. Yeah.
Kids 90, close to it. So either way, you can either watch a fucking documentary on Punky Brewster or go back and watch a movie, not a documentary, 1995, Kids.
I've heard, yeah, Kids is Harmony.
I know it's not a documentary.
What'd you think of Stephen Dorff, though? Are we just reminisce? I mean,
no, he was
I
friends.
said Steph. Did you Google him?
Oh.
Did you Google it?
Oh, yeah. I Googled it. I think he's cute.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, Kristian
he's
had about him
definitely
when we were younger, but
he's definitely handsome, but he's not.
Steph's tight.
Yeah.
He's not Marzoña level. Let's just.
No, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, I mean that much is clear.
That's singing his tunes.
Yeah.
I hope you're 75 years old. Does that change?
Yeah, that would be a spectacular looking 75-year-old.
Yeah, Kids is fucked up. That movie.
What was the Gummo? That was another one that was messed up as hell. Everybody name their favorite messed up film.
Well, yeah, that's all Harmony Korine. He also did Spring Breakers, Beach Bum.
Spring Breakers. Spring Breakers was that was such a strange movie. Spring Breakers. I found myself throughout it. I'm like, I think I hate this movie. By the end of it, I'm like, I really liked it.
What?
At the end of it, it's so fucking crazy. I was like, I know, I understand. I understand people who hate it, but I just thought there was so much memorable shit in it that I remember watching it going, it's such a strange thing. I disliked watching it the entire time. And then by the end, I'm like, I think I liked it. It was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. Yeah. So let's get to the actual topic. We are going to bring up the our older brother Revan. There's rumors going. There's rumors going around, Alex. What are the rumors? And by the way, before Alex gets into it, keeping this show on the air every day is you guys. Streamlabs.com/SCHMOEDOWN. We're going to do something today where we're going to just put in any donations that you can, any questions, because we're going to cover a couple topics. To be honest, I'm here once a week. I want to hang out with you guys too. So let's just bullshit talk. But we're going to set a goal here today. We can try to set a goal, and we'll figure out what the big prize is. But we can have some fun with it, like we always do. I mean, maybe Steph, do you think you'd be up for pranking Kate?
Well, it depends what it would be. I can't lose that relationship.
No, we got to figure it out. She's if anybody, she can take the joke the best. But we should figure out something with Kate.
Yeah.
So let's do, but we won't. We have to do she's gonna be here at 10:30, so we got to figure it out quick. We'll figure out what the prank
Send in
is.
ideas too. Yeah.
Yeah. Send in some ideas of what you think how we should prank Kate, or what Steph should say. Yeah, see, you already did that one on Twitter. That won't work.
I can't believe how many people fell for that one.
I think it was just. I think I sent in a thing that just like who. Let's see. All right, well, let's. Someone says prank Roka. That's probably a better one.
Oh God, that one. No, that's worse in terms of the aftermath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I might just prank.
Yeah, Kristian. That's all you, boss.
Yeah.
Can he be prank? Is he prankable? Are there people that aren't prankable in this sphere?
Roka's probably the easiest person to prank.
Yeah.
Roka's easy. Are there people? Yeah, I mean, I think Ellis has known me long enough that he's always gonna kind of have his guard up. But I think I could get him if I wanted to. Ellis to just do that thing at the end of it. He's just like, all right, Good. Yeah. You get it out. You got it out. Okay, you got it out. But I think we get. I don't want to prank him today though. Bonnie would be fun to prank. Bonnie would be fun to prank. So at the. Yeah, we'll do that then. 500. If we hit 500 today, we'll prank Bonnie. If we get to 800, I'll prank Roka. I'll find a way to do it. I'll do something.
Yeah.
Yes. But and then let's and then for Kate we'll settle at 600. So we'll do 500, 600, and 800. So not all three pranks, just whatever level we get to. So 500 we do Bonnie. 600 is see Roxy. I think Roxy right now is looking for something from me. Mm-hmm. So especially on the air, I think she'd probably be the hardest to get right now, to be honest. Dagnino's always easy to get. I'm just worried about what he says on the air. I don't want to get in trouble.
We're about to prank you. We'll watch what you say.
Yeah, seriously. Hey, I gotta be honest with you. The Dagnino, he says a lot of stupid things. That's why he and I get along real well. You say, hey, what are you doing? He says some kind of bullshit, but I love it. It sounds like it came out of some kind of novel. Thank you. Thanks, Richie. Appreciate it. Hey, Steph, how you doing?
So good. How are you today?
Doing wonderful. Alex, I'm looking forward to your fucking music. See you hit some strings, sing a tune. Brett, what the fuck you doing with yourself?
Just living Groundhog Day, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
I saw you. I listened to that in the beginning of the show yesterday.
It just feels like it.
I love how not one person ever... someone goes, huh? I think it was Roka. Oh, really? Is it? It's fucking February, isn't it? Oh, it's funny though.
Take the bagel, eat the bagel, read the stories. Don't go outside, put on a mask. Oh my God, what is this? That's every day.
That's a good tune.
Yep. Sorry I gave that one away.
It's all right.
Hey, we're at $10. If we get to more than that, that would be great.
That's where we're at the moment. Yeah. I don't think people understand. This week we gotta have a good week. So let's see. Oh, good stuff. So is the Schmobot working? Malcolm, just lie to me and say no. Streamlabs.com/SCHMOEDOWN. Is there apparently there's a go fuck yourself button at the audience.
Yeah. Hello.
I like that. It's good. Okay, so should we plan out, Alex? You know what? When we plan out for the last show ever next week, and what you can do is that you can make a whole bunch of awards.
Yes, award show part 2. Let's go.
Bibiani would fall for it in a heartbeat. Somebody's prank Bibiani. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd stop midway through because I think he'd be taking it too serious.
Yeah, that would hurt me to see.
Yeah. Why would you do that? I'm like, oh no.
I actually don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
I feel like if I wasn't on the show every day, I'd be easily pranked. I'd be an easy target.
Yeah, I think I get
you.
Someone had a good one there. Tell Goddard, I could call him and tell him. That's not a bad idea. I could call him and tell him that, similar to what I did with you, Steph. I could say that we were talking with Skybound, and for legal reasons, we can't use Bandit anymore. And he's got to go. The marketing wants him to go back to Bagel Boy because we have a sponsor, bagel sponsor. And he's got a good look. He's like they like the look. They want to. They think that we can do a commercial with you. If we do a bagel costume, you might be able to get a little more scratch.
Yeah.
If you do it, see if he sells out for the bagels.
I think he's selling out for the bagels.
You think you would sell out for the bagels?
I'm selling out for the bagels. If I get a bagel sponsorship,
you'd go back to be calling Bagel Girl or Bagel Boy?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, rock what your enemies call you.
I think you roll with the punches a little easier though with that stuff than he does those. I think.
He won't.
Yeah. All right, so let's do.
If there was a company called Bitch Boy, I'd be the sponsor. I just let me sponsor anything. I don't give a shit.
It's a female dog company.
Yeah. Hi, I'm
Brett
Bitch
Sheridan.
Josh Barnett donated $20. Oh. This is for the next high thought / Oscar moment / Brett Dare. Oh, what's that? Not Roxy. It's Kristian. Fuck, is there a refund option?
Yes, there is. Yeah. It's called Turn It Off.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Oh, thanks for the update, man. I was having trouble.
I'm just trying to keep the record straight. I'm just trying to make sure it's in.
AJ Lancaster donated $20 for Ben's bagel costume.
Right, so what do we do? What do we do the bagel? What do we do the bagel prank at? Because that's a good one. I like that one. Let's set that. We'll set that at. I think we already have 800, right? So we'll do 700 for the bagel prank. 700 for the bagel.
Does he know you're not on the show? I mean, he'd probably assume you weren't today because.
I would call him and I would do it through speakerphone.
Yeah.
And I think he would do it. You know, I'm not on enough that he would probably not even think about it.
You get the cash. You got the ass donated $20. What should I eat for lunch?
Tuna sandwich. Put it on a bagel.
Oh my God!
Little cheddar cheese
on a bagel.
Yeah, make yourself a little tuna melt on an onion bagel. It's fucking delicious.
Wow, I've never heard of someone doing that.
Well, then you haven't lived life. I don't know what to tell you.
Now I know what Steph looks like right before she's gonna throw up because that face you just made was just like
tuna fish sandwich. What's wrong with tuna fish?
I like
you never
sandwich.
Never had a tuna melt?
I have, but the way you introed it was sounding like extreme mixture of different things.
Like bread, you're thinking breakfast stuff? No, not breakfast.
Yeah.
No. Just instead of putting it on bread, just put it on an onion bagel and just like a tuna melt.
That'd actually probably be fantastic. I take back my face expression.
Yeah. No, not with eggs. No, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Eggs, bacon. I mean, come on.
No, you don't do
Bread,
that.
cut it out. What are you doing over there?
You don't do that.
You don't put eggs on that.
No.
So you're a pescatarian as well. So both you and Alex are pescatarians. You're not vegan.
Correct.
Yeah.
I thought you were vegan for some reason. Can we clear this up in the chat? Let me ask the chat.
I mean, can you clear the rumor for me, please? Because I've been getting a lot of messages. Thanks.
Good. Well, now we figured it out. There is no movie news. It all went away last night.
We're talking Oscars today.
It's unbelievable.
No. You know what, Alex? I'll tell you. I was so excited that I was like, you know what? That happens on a Sunday, Monday. Nope, not me. Not me. It's so funny. I feel like I was part of a religion that I'm leaving the church.
How are you sending in your resignation?
Waving from across the street. That's it. Where are you going? Don't worry about it. I don't want to open Google Chrome. Don't just pop up and ask me. I want to open Google Chrome. No one asked for that.
That's old age. My mail sometimes open up during the show. I'm like, I don't want to look at mail. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Computer, stop. Computer, stop.
Hey, I do that, dude. I do something. It drives. Like, you ever do something just a little bit? Just okay. I know that this is gonna piss off the wife, but it's funny, right? So, I do this stupid thing that when she'll ask like, "Hey, where's the kid's toy?" And I go, I can't find it. I go, well, where is it? And she's like, it should be in that area, and it's nowhere to be found. So I go, hey Siri, find kid's toy. And she's like, stop that. I do it all the time. Where are the keys? Siri, find keys. Siri, find children. Where are the children?
That's how it's gonna be soon. That's the future. We're gonna all be chipped.
It's true. I need what?
Those air tags.
Oh, I gotta get the ginger ale. Hey, drone, go get me the fucking ginger ale.
Hey, drone.
It's just a guy named Drone. He goes, no problem. Here you go.
Derek Roan.
Yeah,
yes.
you got to hire him. But he comes to your house and he's just like, hey, what do you need? You need what? The ginger ale? Yeah, fuck
Travis Gilbert donated $20. Have you all heard this news about Revan possibly showing up somewhere on Disney Plus? Open up Google Chrome and find the article about it.
No, we didn't.
No, I heard. Did you hear Revan's doing something today? What's he doing?
Oh my God.
He's gonna make an appearance as a holoform. No, a hologram. Whatever. Give me the tea.
Fill the tea.
Yeah. Siri just answered me. All right, so everybody turn the volume up on your computers. Hey Siri, make a fart sound. Well, I don't need it on mic. I was trying to get it through other people's stuff. Siri actually answered. Open Google. Apparently, oh yeah, forget it.
Hi, Kate.
I mean, it's exactly what I expected.
How are you?
I show up and Kristian saying, "Okay, everybody, turn up your mics." Hey Siri, make a fart sound.
Is that the first thing that you heard coming
Yes,
into the show? That's amazing.
100%.
I love that.
Timing could not have been better.
That's your intro from now on when you come onto the show. Hey Siri, make a fart sound. And Kate just rolls into the fucking screen. And in a couple of years, maybe she just rolls into your house.
Yeah.
Hi to
Derek
everyone.
Crone
but mainly
donated
Steph.
$20. Get your own damn ginger ale.
Yes.
Derek
Sure.
Crone.
Well, I look. We had an agreement. You said that's you offered it on your commercial. That's what you said you do. You get the ginger ale, so since you have to get the ginger ale. Kate, we set some goals here today that it doesn't work anymore for you because you're on the show, so I have to cancel yours. But it was going to be at I think $600. Steph was going to prank you at 500 at 500 Bonnie. I forget what 800 was, but 700 is Goddard, and we're going to base
Roca.
800 is Roca. That's right.
Oh my God! What is the Goddard prank going to be?
The Goddard prank is, I think, the best one. I'm going to call him up and I'm going to tell him that I had a long talk with Skybound and we were going over it, and we have a potential sponsor with Thomas Bagels, like for real. What is it?
No, it's Randy's Donuts.
Yeah, no, Thomas. I want to do the Thomas Bagels thing because that way, and we tell him, and then we say to him, we got to change the nickname from Bandit. But the good news is we're gonna have you kind of do the commercials for it, and we're gonna give it'll be a bump, and you get a little more scratch.
What we should do is have that carry out and then wait to see how long it is until he texts me about how pissed he is that he has to do this.
Well, but I'm going to tell him that they like the whole den aspect, and they want to put a couple of people in from the den and bring in fake lions and stuff, and not and dress the whole set. It's going to be a whole thing once we get back from COVID. I wonder if
one feels. I got to tell you, in college, I once auditioned for a play, and in the audition, they're like, "We're gonna
good for you."
And that was the end of the story. No, I auditioned for a play and they recorded it, and they basically were like, "We're going to record this audition." And I was like, "Sure." That's not usually what they did. And they basically just had us, they're like, "Can we see you churning butter? And I was like taking all of the directions so seriously. You know where this was headed.
Yes.
It was all just a massive, they just were trying to show how desperate theater kids were to get a part, that they would do anything in an audition. And I just want to make sure we're not doing that to Goddard, because I am
No. I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell him. All I'm going to tell him is that he's got to change his nickname from Bandit to. I can say, look, they either said Bagel Boy, but I was like, I don't know if he's going to go with Bagel Boy. What about just the Bagel?
Yeah.
Call him Ben the Bagel. Ben the Bagel Goddard.
Ben the Bagel Goddard. Kate, you said you know where we're going. I'm going with this, but I did not know where you were going with that.
They were making the kids.
It sounded like a sex tape.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's so funny because when I then did see them later, because they were seniors, I was maybe a junior, maybe a sophomore, but I had such hubris in college. I was so confident that I was like, listen, I can handle
Oops
it. So you
donated
embarrassed me.
$20.
What about these fresh?
How about telling Rorks that her top PPV competitor has to be replaced with the Flouse because Skybound told you?
Roxy's expecting it. Roxy's expecting it. She like that. I tried to do something like that with her already, where I said that I won't spoil why, but I said that we have to strip one of we got to strip one of the Odd Couple of the titles because of something that was going on scheduling wise, and she's like, it's too close to When I Pranked You. I'm not buying it. I'm like, damn.
That one was from Poops, who donated.
Poops.
Thank you, Poops.
Thank you, Poops. Hey, anybody seen Poops? Yeah, he's been donating to the show. He popped in. Nice. Come on, hey Poops, he popped in, and he popped right out. Poops.
Hey.
My audio wasn't working. Sorry.
Oh, it
guys.
worked perfect. It was like a sound bite already. I was like, Malcolm, you're quick, man.
Yeah. Already clipping them out.
That's good. Malcolm was like, "Yeah, watch this!" Like fucking Mr. Wizard, just pulling things straight from the sides. Like
Mr.
DJ.
Wizard.
I'm getting.
How many of these kids know Mr. Wizard?
Nobody, but that was you and I did. But the good news is that the other way it just makes you sound, hey, that's a good name he came up with on the spot. Nope, certainly wasn't.
Trucking Schmo donated $20. Hey guys, just want to thank y'all for all the hours of entertainment. Y'all make these 11-hour days go by quick.
What's going on with it? Yeah, listen, I feel like we're getting out of this stupid thing. I feel like it.
I know.
Is it just media, or does everybody else feel the same?
I went for a run this morning. That's just the
Same.
end of the story.
Good
No,
for you.
I went for a run. Thank you. I went for a run this morning, and nobody's got masks anymore.
Oh.
And I was like, but that being said, it was
But
all
cases
adults.
aren't going up. That's it.
Well, and I'm like, I gotta believe that, like, the 60-year-olds and 70-year-olds I'm passing are probably fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
And when I say that, by the way, cases aren't going up here, right?
Here,
and
yes.
cases going up in a lot of different places. So I wanted to be clear about that. But yeah, it just feels, I don't know, getting the second shot soon. So
Yeah.
that'll be relief.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, I heard. That's what Bonnie.
Carl donated $20. This is for Christian's pool. Kid 90 made me sad cause of the Jonathan Brandis clips. I was in love with him when I was a teen. Jim Steinman passed away 2 days ago. Anyone else a Meatloaf fan? Never realized all the musicians he helped write songs for.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought you were gonna say Meatloaf died because I was just talking about Meatloaf with my son. This guy's called Meatloaf.
Yeah.
No, but he wrote. Yeah.
Could that be Ben Goddard's Frank? We actually got a sponsor we're gonna change you from Ben the Bagel Boy Bandit
Meatloaf.
to Meatloaf. We're just gonna call it.
They really. So it turns out like one of the sponsors was like, look, we're paying a lot of money to do this, but we really like the singer Meatloaf, and we think that we can get Michael Lee Ade, who is Meatloaf, we can get him to do a bunch of things, and we can eventually we do this Vegas tour, which would be a lot of money, like take SCHMOEDOWN on the next level, but they want to call somebody Meatloaf, and they liked your look.
Did you pull Meatloaf's name out of your ass, or did you look that up?
You didn't know that was his name?
No,
I believe Christian knew that. I 100% believe
that is
Christian.
so. I love Meatloaf, and I didn't know his real name. I never bothered to check.
Fight Club, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Yeah.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Whoa.
Huh.
Fight Club,
Fight
bitch.
Club. I
Fight Club, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. So there you go. But anyway, yeah. So you were talking about get ready. Did you take 2 already, Kate? Or are you just saying from what?
No. I mean,
you're
my
hearing?
sister, who's a 41-year-old woman, who is like about 20 times healthier than I am, had to drive us to the airport the day after she got her second shot.
Bad move.
And I felt terrible about it. It was when we were in Chicago, and she was like, "Hi, that was scary." And I was like, "Well, what?" She was like, "For about 2 straight hours, I couldn't decide if I was about to shit myself or vomit myself. I had chills, and I had a fever." And I was like, "Fantastic."
Yeah, that's what Bonnie's going through right now.
Oh,
that's why, because she told me like yesterday. I'm like, because she couldn't do the show on Wednesday, so I checked one in with her, and I said, and because we'd sent an email like, well, you can do Thursday. And she said, okay, I'll do Thursday. And then I saw that she'd posted on her Instagram. It's the only reason I'm talking about this, but she had posted on her Instagram that she had gotten the second shot. I saw her. She actually did a story where you saw her get it. So I said, that's tomorrow. Is she going to be able to do the show? I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Yes.
So I texted her, and she's like, last night, any effects? She's like, nope, feeling good. No side effects. This morning, scratch that. Farting, puking. No, she didn't say farting, but she's doing, but saying, a bunch of different things about what was going on. And I'm like, yeah, she's not gonna make it.
Not gonna make it.
Not gonna make it.
It was bad for you, right, Steph?
I had the fucked up Johnson & Johnson one.
Oh no.
So I was one day and I really just had a headache and I was so tired, but that was the extent of it. But I drowned myself in liquids, like the day before and the day of and the day after. I was just like Pedialyte, Gatorade, water.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah. I think that really helped.
You're gonna have to do that. Kristian, yours is coming up.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, start drinking a lot of water.
323 donated $20. Pranking Goddard. I'm all in on this. Kate, did you catch Thomas Sowell and Peggy putting the hurt on Jesse Swift during Spin from Real on Monday? Kristian, can we please get Sowell versus Jesse? Loving the show today. # the Den for life.
Well,
Den for life.
Kate will like the answer to this question. I mean, Saul's 1-0.
Yeah.
Swift is 0-1. They ain't in the same street at the moment.
Yeah.
They're in a different street. But Saul's next match will be announced pretty soon, and so will Amaru Moses.
This is a stupid question, and I can't believe I'm going to ask it on air because it's going to make me look like a terrible manager. Is the record cumulative?
So you mean throughout every season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Saul's technically 1-1.
Yes. What did I say, 1-0?
You said 1-0, and I was like, that's true
1-1
this season.
I meant 1-0 this season. Overall, yes, you're 100%. No, that you're right. He had lost to Hannah last season, which was big. Hannah's got a big match coming up against Parker, which is going to be very interesting to see how that one goes down. Because
we really want Hannah. We really want a Hannah rematch.
I mean, you could potentially get Hannah win or lose. Depends on how Saul wants to play in. But yeah, Saul's great. He's going to be playing. Amaru Moses, also a really great rookie. He'll be playing soon. There'll be a couple other announcements of some IG players. But I don't know if you guys saw in the beginning of this, Free For All. It's on Saturday, 12 p.m. PST. It is, if you didn't know what it was, tuning in for the first time, don't know what the SCHMOEDOWN is or anything about it. If you're familiar with the Royal Rumble at all, it's very similar to kind of the idea of you get 5 people sitting at a table, though, with trivia. The least amount of points gets eliminated. 40 competitors until there's one person standing. The winner gets a shot of a title. What do they choose? The MVP will get 3 points. You can get it at SCHMOEDOWNlive.com. You get tickets if you don't want to be part of the Patreon, which if you do want to become part of the Patreon, you get 3 pay-per-views that we do for at the $10 and up tier. So you can either buy them on the website at SCHMOEDOWNlive.com or check it out there. All right, let's finally get into this. The whole reason we waited for this long is because Star Wars.
Kristian, I'll bring it up. See, my computer keeps freezing. And I thought it was a computer issue, and I think it's a Skype issue, and I thought I fixed it, but I didn't fix it. So I know that's what you wanted to bring up.
Yes, I did. I wanted to bring that up because I knew that they had sent the repairman a few different times. It didn't work out, right?
Yeah. They sent a squirrel.
There was a squirrel. Oh, you brought up the animal this time. Perfect.
And what happened when the elephant came in? Fuck you, man.
he's asked me so many times. He goes, switch it up. Don't do any more animals. And I try to find a way to. I don't think anybody's ever picked up on it too. By the way, only Brett and I. Like every single time he does, I keep throwing things to him. I'll throw an animal in there one way or another. And it's like, wait, yeah, but then there was a rhinoceros that started running down the block. Yeah. And you see this look in his eyes. He's like, motherfucker. Because it's always with the Flouse. Because the Flouse, you can't break character. So it's always So Flouse, tell me about when you were running with the ostriches.
My God.
You son of you stinker.
That was a good Flouse impression.
It was a really good. Yeah, Brett, can you do a Flouse impression?
It's not it's okay. His accent isn't very good when I do it.
Oh, can I hear a little bit of? Could you say to Kate, I'd love to take you out for some chocolate mousse.
Hello, Kate. I'd like to take you out for some chocolate mousse and stick it in your stinker.
That's good.
That was really good.
That was really good.
That was really good, Brett.
Kate, it is for someone who has experience with the Flouse. Did that sound like
_ Sutherland donated $20. Hi everyone, Kristian. If everyone is fully vaccinated, can we do an in-studio show with the regulars? Damn, I miss those times and I'm hoping it can happen soon. Hi Kate, hi Brett and Steph, and I guess Kristian and Alex.
Oh, I think the answer to that question is I'm not opposed to trying, if everybody's vaccinated, crew's vaccinated, to try to do like at least one a week in studio. You know, maybe it's even maybe it's the Thursday show to start it out. You know, I can. That's a possibility. So I have to look into it first. I think we're not too far away from that, but I think we're still a little bit away from that. But I like the idea. And a lot of people are doing it. I think most people on the crew are getting there, and it's just a matter of not just this crew, but if we wind up doing it in the studio. We'd probably do it at I would assume Skybound Studios to start, because we don't have another studio at the moment. All right, let's try to get to this thing, because I know we do have Star Wars expert Kate Mulligan here to talk about Darth Revan. Alex, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, so the upcoming The Acolyte series, headed by Leslie Headland, is said to be focusing on the dark side of the Force, and rumors have it that Darth Revan will be making his debut in Star Wars canon proper in this series. He is said to appear in hologram form, but have his own series set during the Knights of the Old Republic era, as Lucasfilm puts a focus on the dark side after The Mandalorian finishes up. Now, these are all rumors, Kristian, but what do you think of Darth Revan possibly debuting in the Acolyte series?
I'm definitely going to bounce this back and forth with my Sith Council co-host, Steph, here, because we talk about Revan quite often on Sith Council, and we had mentioned this inside of the Acolyte, because it does make sense if they're going with the lore for those people who are, again, this is not Sith Council, but just for the people to know that Darth Revan, if you may actually make it canon, that he was a big part of the Sith battle against the Jedi, full-on armies going up against each other, and he was like the goat of the Sith. He was the guy. And then Darth Bane came along, who created the Rule of Two, and so leading into
Darth Bane the same as Cad Bane?
No, they're different. They're different. Okay. Cad Bane is a bounty hunter, and Darth Bane is
I know
the guy.
Cad Bane because of Clone Wars right now, but
okay,
so Darth Bane. Okay.
Darth Bane is he in, again, not this part is actually canon, where he created the Rule of Two, where Sith there was Vader and Palpatine, but before that there was like an army of it, and Bane just wiped them all out and made one to have the power, one to create the power. Yeah. And so Steph, Darth Revan showing up in this in a hall again, it's not fact, it's not confirmed, but it could make sense if they decide to explore that side of it. Do you think?
Yeah, I think it could, because we just talked about it yesterday. Everyone wants a Revan series. He was just trending on Twitter last week. So I think that if they're going in the way that Mandalorian went, which is teasing another show and character like Boba Fett, then this would make sense that they would be presenting him in one show in a smaller character like Ahsoka, and then creating a show after and announcing it afterwards, which I think people would flip over, including me.
Yeah, I mean, there is a way. It would be very interesting if they did it that way, to where they just showed, okay, they found, because Bane in the novels essentially finds the holocron that I guess they're trying to reference here, right? That this is what would happen in the Acolyte, which would be great. And hell, maybe they cross your fingers that maybe they bring Darth Bane into this series instead of making him 1,000 years back. He's like only 300 years back or whatever it is, and he's running around in the shadows with an apprentice. That could be great, and that's how you tie in Revan. And if that indeed set up a Knights of the Old Republic TV series for Disney Plus, that would be pretty phenomenal. I doubt that that's going to be the case, but it'd be fun. Steph, do you want to see this?
Yeah, I want to see it, because Revan, if you do this, like tell his whole story with the Knights of the Old Republic, you can tie in the Mandalorians and give more history with them. Like you can tie in the Jedi and the Sith. He's the character that will give more clarity to the main shows and movies that we've been presented by Star Wars already.
You know what's great about it is because, like we've mentioned also on the show, is that MCU has their own shared universe, and Star Wars, even though things tied into the movies, obviously the shared universe is looking like more of what they can do inside of TV. You look at what Mandalorian did, and by putting Ahsoka both starting off in the TV series for Clone Wars and Rebels, and then transferring to the Mandalorian, and then getting her own series. That's the type of thing that they can do throughout these series. And one of the things that Phoenix Night Flame brings it up, and Revan was a Jedi who went against the Jedi because Jedi wouldn't fight versus the Mandalorians. And then Revan turned to Sith before being beaten and returned to the Jedi. Now that whole thing there, they could tie that into that speech that happens in the beginning of the Mandalorian, when she tells Din that they are the ancient rival of the Mandalorians, the Jedi. Like the ancestors were like they used to fight them all the time. So that does tie in if they wanted to. So
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
And the Mandalorian, wasn't it in the final battle when Revan killed the leader of the Mandalorians that he said that they only did that because a Sith Lord gave them a prophecy to go to war with the Jedi?
I think so.
Yes.
Brett. Well, no,
Brett, go ahead, Brett.
Can you
Go ahead, Brett.
confirm?
Yeah, well, I think we all know that Raven was a Sith Lord and the namesake of the Sith Eternals Army's 3rd region. And since the history of the Sith, he was kept hidden from the galaxy, and only Sith cultists knew the significance of Raven's name. Sith Trooper legions were numerically identified and also named after an ancient Sith Lord. So the Raven Legion was activated in 35.
If you want to take advantage of this offer, go to clearme.com.
Yes.
For how much?
Wait a minute, Brett. Were you just reading that the way you read an ad?
Go to Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wookie it up. All right. Speaking of which, let's get that schmobot off.
Oh.
I have a question for you, Brett.
Oh boy.
You like your teeth? You a happy guy with your smile? You smile a lot?
A little bit. I got a little thing. I got this like a choir formation on the barn.
Don't be unhappy with your smile. You don't have to be. You know why? Because thousands of people, they've used Candid. You know what Candid is?
What is it, man?
They just mentioned it. It's the clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to help straighten teeth out. And now those people love their smile. Brett would love his smile a little bit more if he tried this out. Brett, tell me about this. There's some people who put in these testimonials, and they've talked about this, and they've said some great stories about what has happened. What is one of the ones that you saw that really stood out to you?
I was talking to Justin M. from Atlanta, Georgia. Said when I was younger, I used to have a gap in the front and the side, and he noticed that people would always look at his mouth first, and so he was like, I need to fix this. Candid ended up being a perfect company for him, and you can't stop him from smiling now. There's no comparison.
No, it's very important, also, because it helps you straighten your teeth out, and then you can fall in love with your smile, because the people do get look, people get very concerned about it. People are awkward sometimes. They feel awkward when they're smiling. You don't have to be. I know a lot of people like that. They're like, don't get me with a smile on my face, and they look miserable. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth movement. You're going to have the same quality of care that you get from an in-office orthodontist from the comfort and convenience of your own house. So while other companies are out there using general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists. With Candid, the same orthodontist who created your plan is with you from start to finish. You never have to wonder how you're doing. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months. You're going to start seeing results way before then, and it costs thousands less than traditional braces. So you should definitely check that out over there, because you have to become the best you. You got to feel good about yourself. Start straightening your teeth today. Right now, you can save $75. You hear what I said? Not 75 cents, $75 on Candid Starter Kit. You go to candidco.com/SendLive and use the code SendLive. That's candidco.com/SendLive. Use that code SendLive. You take advantage of this limited offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/Ceci. Ceci? That's Ceci. SEN Live. Code SendLive. So do it. And let the
do
English
it before Darth Revan gets to you. That's what.
Darth Revan mad. Oh, look at him. He's Darth Revan mad. Unbelievable. He's not Stark this time. Save that for Game of Thrones.
Anybody who hasn't rewatched Alice in Wonderland since having Christian's Mad Hatter in their life really needs to.
Yeah.
Because we watched it yesterday and I was like, oh my God, it's so good.
The animated, the original?
The animated, yeah. The original.
It's really good.
And I honestly don't know that I ever saw the animated version as a kid. Like maybe I've seen parts of it or clips of it, but like I grew up on the live action one with the Jabberwocky. Do you guys remember that one that was like on TV? And the Jabberwocky was like so scary to me.
Alice in Wonderland is probably my favorite Disney movie.
It is mine.
Oh my God.
It is absolutely. I can't.
Weirdest.
So Steph. So how many times do you think you've seen it?
50.
Okay.
7.
So you'll get this. So my buddy of mine, who I talked about. He passed in 9/11. Actually, Brian Cashier. He was like he was the guy that always. He's the reason I think that I found comedy. He showed me George Carlin. He also introduced first I think movie I saw Terminator. This kid had like laser discs when nobody had him. His dad owned a pizza shop. He was like the coolest fucking guy in the world to me. I'm like, oh, this guy's amazing. And he was like one of my best friends kind of growing up, right? So but anyway, we used to make like tapes of like radio shows and voices and do all this stuff and we were doing this is like really early on. This is like I'm talking like mid 80s, and we watched Alice in Wonderland and we thought it was the funniest thing that we ever seen because it's so ridiculous. And there was this number that I don't want to say it on air because if the place is still open they're going to get bombarded the way that they did back then, but we did it was like 718 blah 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 5515, right? So we were just randomly called it, and we started playing Alice in Wonderland clips over and over and over again and say A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. And then we would say it inside, and we would go back and forth on the phone because you run to the other side and someone else would pick up that's how you would have basically dual mics, is that he'd be in the kitchen, I mean, we'd be like going back and forth with characters, and it's just like, who are you? Right.
If the caterpillar called me, I'd be so pissed. He's so annoying.
Because he's just he's pissed off.
He's
the mushrooms, of course.
For the record, my caterpillar, that is not my caterpillar. My caterpillar is Sammy Davis Jr.
No, Kate,
from the live action.
No, I don't remember it.
Oh my God,
I'm looking it up. Yeah.
But Kate, at that movie, the Cheshire Cat he's one of us.
Oh,
he really is. Like, he's such a little bastard, but he's like
such dog takes.
The Cheshire, but he just be able to. I don't know. His jokes are amazing. Anyway, so that we left all this stuff on the on this answering machine that we found this number. So one day we're driving. My dad was driving us somewhere, and it was a real estate company. We saw. Oh my God! It's blank 1515, right? And those people must have had just message machines full of Alice in Wonderland on their machines. They probably, what is Disney like spamming us? Like, what is happening?
It's also like such a sweet thing that because how old were you at the time?
Anywhere between like 8 to 10.
Like, that's such a sweet prank that you pranked with like Alice. I don't know. It's like not it's like, I'm sure it was really annoying and like very suspicious for them.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like you called and were like, your mother's a cunt. You know
No. Like, that came afterwards.
That was more, yeah.
That was how that's how we did it with the Mad Hatter, because we figured we'd get along. We'd be able to get, we couldn't say that. Like, who are those foul about? Hey, cocksuckers, how you doing? Well,
it
listen,
not better.
That's so much better. I was running around and with my dick out of my pants, and I figured, hey, wanted to see how everybody was doing over there. What? Yeah, okay. No, sorry, I'm fucking your sister now. I'm kidding. These are the jokes, people. See you soon. Can you sell me a house?
Truly, watching this after like knowing that guy, and I'm telling you, it was my first time watching the cartoon, so I was like, wow, he is so accurate, and also like this guy, and he's like, new cup.
Move down.
I want to see this 1985 version, Kate. I don't think I saw that.
Oh my God, Sammy Davis Jr. He's like, who are you? I mean, that's the version I knew. It was like we had watched it on I'm sure it was like on ABC or NBC, and we recorded it onto our VHS.
I feel like I did see that.
That's weird. But Scott Baio played a pig. That's strange. See, Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah.
I gotta actually, now I have to watch that today because it's gonna.
I've never heard of a live action show of it.
Oh my God, it was
wow. I gotta see this.
It was just that's how I knew it. I did not know Alice in
Davis
Wonderland.
Jr. His head is just popping out of like a kid's caterpillar costume.
Can you share can I share my screen here, Malcolm?
Perhaps. I think we can.
If we can, if we
kill
can.
the stream.
If it kills the stream.
Yeah, hit that screen share button.
Where is it? Is it on the bottom there? Screen. I see it. Okay. Perfect. See it?
Yes. Look at him.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can.
He's basically in an Eeyore costume.
I can't.
Hold on.
You are old Father William. And see how that comes out. Do you know that poem?
Of course. Let me see. It starts. You.
Wait. Let me help you.
Watch what he's gonna do.
Take a hit.
Look at him. There you go.
Yeah.
Father William.
The young man said, and your hair has become very white.
They sing it.
And yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right?
Now, so that, by the way, Steph, that's in that's what Humpty Dumpty and not Humpty Dumpty, Tweedledee and Tweedledum start singing at the venue. You are old Father William. Yeah.
Wait, Kristian, have you ever seen this version?
I think so, but I think it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think I did now that I remember
I loved what I just saw. I as a kid.
They couldn't.
I mean, that rap bopped, right? I mean, that was like you could throw ass to that one all day.
Absolutely.
Well, old Father William, and he's here to say he's gonna rock this party in an old school way.
Truly one of my inspirations.
Yeah.
They couldn't. The audience couldn't see it, so you got to. I don't know what happened, but.
Well, guys, just know Sammy Davis Jr. is in a child's caterpillar costume.
Yeah.
You need to put a Sammy Davis Jr. Alice in Wonderland. You'll find it pretty quick.
Oh my God.
It's funny.
So clever.
That was the one that we played all the time. Was Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Like those two idiots are amazing.
I love them.
Also, and the Walrus and the Carpenter.
He's like a savage. He just takes all these clams to murder.
No, I was not braced for that.
I know.
Oh, they murdered the oysters. Yeah, they take them out.
Oysters, yes.
So there was, and then the Carpenter, because it tries to make you feel bad for the Carpenter, but the Carpenter's a scumbag too. He just wanted to eat them with them.
Yeah,
I just want to eat it with them. But also, like, why'd they have to make them oyster babies? Because, like, that was like a hard. Like, I was like, I don't know that Neil's okay right now.
Yeah, because that was based, that was based off of another story by Carol. It was from years before, so they fit it in there. But yeah, it's just.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this was written by an opium, dude on opium pedophile.
We're walking, Andy.
It's acid in a film. I mean, like to the feet.
True. The time has come. That's a soundbite we need. The time has come, my little friend. Talk of other things.
By the way, if there was a Revan series, do you think it would be called The Revenant?
Oh, yes. Or That's So Revan.
That's So Revan. Has Revan appeared in any of the TV shows or movies? Real question. Hey, how dare you, Malcolm? Get rid of that soundbite.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Malcolm, I don't have the power to say anything to you, but how dare you?
Well, Malcolm, weren't you excited about Knights of the Old Republic potentially being remade? So do you know a bit about Revan? What do you think?
Yes. Knights of the Republic is like my favorite video game, probably. I've played it like 1 billion times. Nice. I've seen the ending of that game probably 8 times.
So Malcolm, my thing with that, dude, is so I'm also a big Knights of the Republic. Like, I love Knights of the Republic. So my thing with that is that I'm very curious why Lucasfilm sometimes shies away from adapting like stories that they have, right? Like, so for example, Harry Potter worked really well because they just adapted from the book. Same thing with Lord of the Rings. Why not adapt the story for you and I? Yeah, we know the twist, but great. let's see how that plays out on television. I would love to see them do that. I don't know if that you share the same sentiment.
I think that would be very, very cool. But my personal feelings,
yes,
I don't want to see that. And that is just me. If they did it, I would watch it. But Revan being and to not give it away too much, but he's a very personal character. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So having someone else,
his first name is Malcolm. Mm-hmm.
That's gotcha. Right. I am Revan, in a sense.
Yeah.
But if I would prefer if they kept Revan's face covered, if they kept Revan's gender a secret, like all of it. Keep it very mysterious. That would be awesome for me personally.
Yeah, that could be fun too.
Them making a series out of Knights of the Republic would also be amazing. I would love that.
I'd love to see
I think that would be really, really cool.
Well,
it's a super awesome story.
I just want to see the Sith battle the Jedi, just the armies. I've been waiting to see that. Like I thought that Old Republic commercial is still one of the best when they have all the Sith and the Jedi fighting one another. I want to see that because we haven't ever seen that in live action yet. But anyway, so moving on over to, we got some more stuff here. This is some other stories, but the big one's Conjuring 2. There's a trailer, or 3, excuse me, Conjuring 3. The trailer just came out. I thought it looked great. These are the actual horror movies, thriller movies that I look forward to every time they make a new Conjuring. I'm excited because I thought the first 2 were solid.
Same.
I love them. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. Plus the fact, I don't know if you guys remember from the SCHMOEDOWN days, and I was just talking about this recently with my brother, but the writers of The Conjuring, the Hayes brothers. So you remember the Hayes brothers, right, Brett?
Yeah.
So for those people who are either brand new or help come back to revisit, and maybe Steph and Kate have never heard this story, but so there was a movie that I loved growing up. It was called Rad, and it's a BMX movie. We've talked about it on this show before, and Ed Haskell actually sent me the Blu-ray. Thank you, Ed. When it came out, and because it came out like limited, and they were doing this whole thing, and Ed got one. He sent one to me, so thank you to Ed. But I loved this movie as a kid. Right? It's really a young Lori Loughlin breaking the rules is in Rad, but anyway,
foreshadowing.
Yes, but it's great. So there are these 2 twins who are like there's like a Johnny Lawrence type character, and his 2 buddies are the twins, and they're like the bad guys. And I remember when I started working at Warner Brothers, and they come in for a meeting because they're writers, and I walk over and I go to myself, I'm like, it's the fucking twins from Rad. And I was like, and I'm like, holy shit. Right. And so these guys have gone on from being the actors, twins from Rad, to like very successful, like great screenwriters. And they're just amazing dudes. They're just like the most chill. They're awesome. So I get them. And I said, let me bring on over to Eric, who I was working at the time. And they start walking with me. I'm like, do I say anything? And I'm like, I got to say something. So I turn, I go, guys, just want to let you know, you guys are in one of my favorite movies of all time. So Chad looks at me and he kind of puts his head up. He goes, which one? And I go, Rad. He goes, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, yeah, man, Rad. And he's like, yeah. And I started going over. He's like, wow, you're a real fan. I'm like, I know that movie very, very well. I'm like, backflip off the Kicks Bowl. Rad watchers will know what I'm talking about. But
Hell track.
So
L track. The L track. The Hell track. Yeah. I forget.
L track.
Yeah.
Dude,
what a
if
great,
you've ever
great
seen
soundtrack.
a slow dance of 2 people on BMX bikes to Send Me an Angel,
there you go.
If you haven't, you need to check out Rad.
No, you got to check it out. But anyway, so those guys, they went on. They're big. They're right in the horror genre is like their thing. So they did all this research on the Warrens and all the true things, and they were like legit creeped out about it. When you bring them on we brought them on SCHMOEDOWN show like back in like 2013. Then we brought
movies are theirs.
Yeah, they wrote them.
Fuck off! That's insane. I was not following that. That's who they were.
Yeah. Like, so look them up. I don't know if they wrote. I gotta see if they wrote the 3rd one. Did they write the 3rd one, Alex?
I will look it up and let you know.
Look it up and let me know.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but we actually did a thing, Kate, because you know how scared Makuga gets at these things.
Yes.
So both times that they were on, Makuga had to leave the room for all the stories that they were telling, and so for me, of course, the second time they came in, I had Makuga sit right in between them while they told the stories, and it was like he screamed like 5 times during the interview. It's really funny. So if you haven't checked out the Hayes Brothers Conjuring writers, it's great. So they
did not write this one.
They didn't write this one. Oh, that sucks. I'm not seeing it. No. But I'm wondering. I would love to actually ask them why not, because they really dove deep into the Warrens. Maybe that's why this one looks a little different, because it looks different. It looks good. It just looks a little different. Yeah. So did you watch the trailer, Steph?
Yeah, I watched it because I had to for this, but I really get scared about.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, like frightened. I never used to watch scary movies because I would get such bad nightmares.
Yeah.
And then I was dating someone a few years ago who's like loves scary.
Who was
movies.
a nightmare.
It was. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously. Yeah. And he like kept asking me like, my friend really like Conjuring 2 had just come out, and he's like, my friend really wants to watch Conjuring with us. Can we do it? The Conjuring. Yeah. And I was like, fine, okay. And I watch it, and like,
it's a terrifying movie.
I don't know what scene it was, but it was the first time in my life where I had screamed so loud and so aggressively that tears rolled down my face.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was like a visceral reaction. I was like crying. I didn't even know what happened. And the whole time I just sat in my sweat the entire movie. But I did think it was a good movie. Like, it had more reason.
Yes.
Than most other scary movies that are just like pointless jump scares.
That's why I like the film as well.
Yeah.
I'm not a big horror fan for that reason. Not because I don't really get scared in the movies, but it's more of, oh, here we go. Now this trope's gonna happen. And now this thing's gonna happen. And it's like it's the low budget shit. This was a different type of movie. There was more, like you said, there's more thought into it. There was a reason why there was actually like history and documents off of this type of stuff too. So to me, it was pretty fascinating. But Alex, is James Wan directing this?
James Wan is not directing it.
Oh wow! What a
director of La Llorona that came out I think 2 years ago is directing it. Okay. James Wan is producing and has a story by credit on it though.
Oh, great.
Interesting. So this is the first one though
that's
that
a real mix-up.
Very different team this time around. So I'm curious if that's going to affect it at all, or maybe just make it a little bit different and still great.
The screenwriter was a co-writer on the second one as well, so at least they have that carryover. Okay,
but the Hayes brothers were on the second one, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's pretty fascinating, but I did think it looked good. It definitely looked different. I mean, obviously with the new team, you could tell, but who knows?
Did it seem kind of superhero-y to you? Like Vera Farmiga's like powers now. I feel like they're delving a bit into that too much.
A little bit. It looks a little maybe I don't. You know what? I got to try to get the Hayes brothers on the show. I got to try to get the Hayes brothers so we can get some answers, Alex. We need some answers. We need some ansers.
What's the movie called? That's your favorite? The
old school one, the bike movie, Rad. Yeah, there's no chance that you're gonna like that movie stuff. I don't know if that's true. I mean, maybe it's very dated. It is very it is
I'll just
deliciously
watch like
80s.
a best scene compilation.
It's deliciously 80s. I mean, it's one of my it really is. And I mean, shit, Adrian from Rocky is in it. Taylor Shire. She plays the mom. So like
Sammy Davis Jr. plays an elephant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take from Alex. Thank you.
That's right. Alex, I remember there's a shade for Alex in his green screen. It looks, and when he turns, sometimes it looks like he's got a big mullet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Such a good call.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to my background it now.
Do the hair whip. Do the hair whip. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful.
You're like Joe Dirt's best friend from college. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's do some updates here to see if anybody.
Donkey! Shrek-iversary today,
nice.
apparently.
Shrek-iversary.
20 years ago today. Let's celebrate April 22, 2001. Shrek came out, changed everybody's lives, and changed cinema. Saved cinema. Thank you very much, Shrek. We appreciate you.
Shrek is love.
Shrek is love. Check out that band.
Yes.
Right, we are around. Let's see. We said so we're around 400 away from little over 400 away from the Goddard prank. So once again, we're gonna do the Goddard prank, which will be letting him know that we've got to change his name back from the Bandit to the bagel because we have a bagel sponsorship, and he's going to be, you know, but
Ben the bagel is
it's so good, right? Ben the bagel daughter.
Not even bagel boy, but
no,
bagel.
the bagel. I said, look, I'm going to tell him that I fought for him. I'm going to look, I fought for you though. I got bagel boy out of there, so it's not bagel. We're just going to. They just want to go with the bagel.
The bagel.
And you only have to do it for 6 months, and it'll be a little extra money, but we'll make a bit out of it, and we'll do like a whole scene and. Ladies and gentlemen, come into the ring now. He is, and I'll make it sound cool. You know, I won't make it sound like lame. I'll go Ben the Bagel Goddard. You know, I'll really sell it as opposed to going Ben the Bagel. You know, that'll sound bad. But if I said Ben the Bagel, then
you actually acting it out will be so good. I really want this to happen.
The selling of this is gonna be. I actually think I'm gonna give you some. I think you got to tell him, like, listen, dude. I'm gonna be able to give you a pretty good amount, because this is Thomas's Bagels.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. The whole point of it is to see if he's gonna sell out with no problem, or if he's gonna go, come on. Like I'm very curious to see if he's gonna go, because hell, if someone offered me, depending on how much it was, if someone offered me something for 6 months, fuck yeah, just call me the bagel. You know,
I gotta tell you, I have said to my faction members this whole year, all I want is for us to be easy. So he may just accept it because I've basically bullied them all into being, please, I was like, just please everybody, if you have a problem, come to me first.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official sponsor, he is the mascot for Thomas Bagels and the Bagel Goddard.
Oh my God.
Hey, how are you?
He's got no holes in his knowledge.
As long as
Ben, hit this 5-pointer and the rest is cream cheese.
Oh my God.
He's the cream cheese of the crop.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
It's not
Ben,
jive.
just roll with it.
Yeah, chives. We got grape chives and onion. Bagel. Oh man, that is good stuff. Well,
like
doesn't matter.
Dream sequence.
Well, if it's gonna happen. Oh, you think you've seen the dream? You ain't seen nothing yet, baby.
What's crazy about this prank is I'm like, I want this to be real and you to be asking me.
That's right. Hey, Alex, I know Shrek is 20 years in, but can you show the Mad Hatter a little love and put him in the background?
Yeah,
I do love Shrek. Mike Myers.
I do too.
Person.
Yeah. It's nice. I understand why.
Steph saying, like, honestly, it made me laugh for a while. Steph's like, Donkey! Like, as soon as she saw the picture.
But Steph hated the message because she's like, you should be pretty and not ugly.
Yeah, I was like, why did they turn back to ogres? You should have stayed.
It's like,
pissed.
You guys are fucking gross. Like, why don't
Clean your face? Look like snot.
Your decision says a lot about
Your decisions say a lot. All right. Hey, listen. Let's turn this robot off for a second. When we come back, that's when you guys can, if you donate at streamlabs.com/SCHMOEDOWN, we're going to get into some pranking, but we need you guys to let us hit those goals here today. Usually people start firing in towards the end, so we'll cross our fingers and hope, because I'd like to see, I also want to test my skills and see if I'm able to convince Goddard that we're going to be doing this. So, anyways, it's streamlabs.com/SCHMOEDOWN, but before we do it, we're going to have Brett. Brett, tell us about, we got another sponsor.
Yes. Any order there, Docs, or are we just going for it? I tell you what, I'll talk about stinky breath. Yeah, I've said it before. I don't know why. I don't even eat onions, but my wife sometimes will just lean to me and says, "Your mouth smells like onions." And she means it in the nice way, I think. I don't know. But it was only a few short years ago that Quip reinvented the toothbrush for the modern age, and they've done it again with chewing gum, which I need all the time for mass breath. Well, they've launched a new gum that is actually good for your oral health, and it comes with a dispenser that'll remind you of one of those one-click candies you loved as a kid. Boom! Shoot a little gum in somebody's mouth. It's like this really sleek. This company has very, very sleek, sexy products. Quip gum can prevent cavities and freshen breath when you chew it 20 minutes after eating. It's sugar-free and has tooth-friendly xylitol for 0 sugars. And to satisfy your taste buds, Quip added a long-lasting mint flavor, crunchy tri-layer design, and stamped it with that classic Quip tongue, Kristian. You know all about it. The slim, travel-ready dispenser, available in 5 colors, metal or plastic packs, and protects up to 10 gum pieces at a time, and it fits in any purse, pocket, on the go. And in a world where we all need to be extra safe, hygienic, the quick release button means you can still share it with your friends without wrappers, hands, or hassles. No more touching anyone. That's what we want, people, especially with gum. Ugh. Add a gum refill plan for a gift that keeps on giving. Quip's customizable subscription lets you chew and share at your own pace and not worry about running out. Plus, the more you buy, the more you save. You get both discounts and extra gum packs. And now listen, I know Alex was thinking, oh, now I don't have to brush my teeth or floss. No, Alex. You still have to do those things. You still have to chew gum and do those things. But it's also important to use the gum to help with your oral hygiene. Pair it with the Quip electronic toothbrush for adults and kids, refillable floss, and more products. In addition to gum packs, Quip also delivers a fresh brush head, floss, toothpaste refills every 3 months, and it's only $5. Shipping is free, and you can save money and skip the misery of in-store shopping. So spread good oral health habits and join the over 5 million mouths already using Quip. Get chewing gum for less than $2 per pack. Listen, people, go to quip.com/SEN right now and get a free plastic dispenser with any refill plan. That's a free dispenser at Quip. Getquip.com/SEN. That's GETQUIP.com/SEN. And you can also find electronic toothbrushes, refillable floss, and more of Quip's products in the oral care aisle at your local Walmart. Quip, the good habits company. Go get some fresh mouths, people.
I've been doing this one for Quip. We first were introduced to them in the Schmoes days, and that's why we've had such a great relationship with them over the years. But even looking at the comments as you're reading this off, Brett, to the different benefits that we have. There's people say I've had a Quip toothbrush. They're great. I've been using mine for almost a year now, so people really love them. So, all right, cool. Let's get on over.
Can I just say, Brett, could you just real quick try to say, quick, get a Quip. Quick, get a Quip. Quick, get a Quip.
Quick, get a Quip. Quick, get a Quip. Oh, and I'm sorry about all the digs with Alex, but once it started, I had to go deep.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Alex.
Flossing right. Yes.
Yeah, see? Look at him. He's
Great
really
technique.
good at this. Yeah.
But
reminding me.
It's sexy as hell. It's like the Apple products of tooth. Like
I ordered this yesterday, right?
Good.
Oh, yeah.
As you should have.
By the way, who do we think has the best oral hygiene of us on the show? Because I'm 100% sure it's Steph.
Are you talking about?
And the worst is me.
Everybody on the show right now, or the whole?
Yes. On the show right now.
Steph's number one.
Steph is number one by far. I feel like she
probably.
No.
I'm gonna say Brett's two.
No, I don't think Brett's two, and I'll tell you why.
I know Brett sometimes looks like he could be like, oh yeah, Brett lives in filth, but he doesn't. He's a really clean.
No, I know he's clean, but I also know. I'm just.
Oh, you know things.
I'm just saying, Brett and I have the same.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then Alex.
I'm the best at oral.
Yes. Say, have you seen my wife?
This is what I'll say. Those of us who have the worst hygiene are definitely the best at oral. Or have the worst hygiene. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
I'm just saying. Brett and I definitely have the worst oral hygiene. And I'll tell you what else. I'll suck your dick right off your back.
That's a t-shirt.
You're not gonna want to kiss my mouth because my teeth are rotting out of it, and I do eat raw onions.
Yeah, like that.
But I will. I'll suck that right off you.
Right off your body.
Right off your body.
Like that both sounds appealing.
Especially if you buy me Quip.
Yeah. So I can fix my teeth.
Fix my teeth. You'll have call you stink balls.
Sorry, Brett's mom.
Yeah, sorry, Brett's mom.
Yeah, Kate just took it there. Yeah.
I did. I would like to say.
It's still one of the best clips ever. Was you still don't think I suck my husband's balls?
You think I suck my husband's balls?
Yeah, and then
someone said that.
Kate said that. Kate. So we have a clip. I'm sure Matt Link will tweet me the clip because Ellis's look on his face, Steph, when he sees, he goes, balls.
Says to me, he's like, "You're married." I go, "What you think?" I look at him. I'm like, "What you think?" Because
Ben
I'm married. I'm still
_Raina
my husband's
donated
pool.
$20.
And then Kristian gives me a high
Hey
five.
gang, loving the show today. Are you guys ready for more Talk Combat tomorrow? Who do you root for? Scorpion or Sub-Zero? I'm more of a sub guy, also like Reptile. Going to be fun to watch that, and Falcona season finale loved this season. Oh, hi Brett.
Yeah. I am excited.
Loving Ben Falcone and Winter Soldier. Great comedy. Thank you, Alex.
You know what? I hate to bring you guys probably talked about it, but who watched that new movie with Melissa McCarthy?
I watched half of it.
It's atrocious, right?
Is it? Ugh.
It's not atrocious, but I didn't finish it.
I heard it's really bad. The superhero one, right?
Yeah,
I heard it's really bad.
Yeah.
But so I hate, because again, I know from everything that they say about this guy, Ben Falcone, who's Melissa McCarthy's husband.
Yeah.
He's a very talented actor. He's always funny when he's in. Every time they do a movie together where he directs, it's usually a stinker. And
he directed this
he
one?
directed it again, and I'm like, oh, it's just, I don't know what it is, but that combination doesn't work as far as funny goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, can you read off the movies that he directed with her?
That's a good question.
With her in it, because I want to see, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some good ones in there, but
I love when he shows up, like any clip.
Yeah,
like
me too. I like him a lot.
He is in. I love that. But
I just don't like the collaborations they've done together. What do you got?
Ready for this? Tammy.
Bad.
The Boss.
Good. The Boss is good.
I'll give it half and half. I'll give you half and half.
Life of the Party.
Yeah.
I forget. Oh, that's okay.
Is that the one where she goes back to college?
Yeah.
That was
It's
not
the one where she's the
good,
life
but
of
it
the party.
still got me touched up.
It's probably the best one out of the ones that they did together.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next one?
And then the one right before Thunder Force was Super Intelligence.
No.
I
She
like
did that one too.
Intelligence.
On HBO Max. So you liked it. So Steph, you're not on my take.
I'm obsessed with Melissa McCarthy.
Yes.
Something
I like her
about
too.
her delivery to me, even when the writing's not the best, is my favorite movies. But I liked Super Intelligence. I didn't mind it.
I didn't see it, so I can't be a judge on that one. That was HBO Max movies, right? So
Were they already married when Bridesmaid happened? Because their chemistry in that movie
since 2005.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that scene between them, like anytime they have and let me take that back. Anytime they have a scene together,
I'm gonna climb him like a tree.
Yeah, anytime they have a scene together, phenomenal. I just
Michael Cross donated $30 through Super Chat. I just finished watching the Zorro movies. I want Antonio Banderas to be in the MCU. He played Zorro with so much charm in Sweater.
Yeah, he absolutely.
Oh, his sweater was amazing.
It was a really good sweater. Which sweater was that, Brett? Was that the one with the giraffe?
Cable net. It's a cable net. Cable net
Now
giraffes.
that we know it, it's really gonna be funny for us, Chris. I was like, how's he gonna work an animal into a sweater? I just said giraffe.
Yeah.
That's all he had to do.
Brett, tell me about that. When did they first start making those giraffe sweaters? Was that the early 70s?
Well, no, it was different areas of Ireland would sew in different, like you knew what county you were from because in those sweaters they would have different giraffes sewn in. A lot of people just thought it was some random weaving, but it was different giraffes.
It was a big hit though, right? Was it the sweaters or was it the little dolls that came out that year? I can't remember what the big hit was.
Well, the sweater dolls, yeah. That's what
right.
you do if you had an old sweater that had giraffes on it, and then you'd make miniature giraffes out of them for the kids to play with. They're very, very. I mean, it's like a very economical sweater, and it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Who was in that commercial? I forget. There was someone who was in the commercial that they were putting all those sweater commercials.
Oh yeah, Sammy the Ferret.
Sammy the Ferret. I was the ferret. Kate, you remember those?
I'm sorry. I was going to say Sammy Davis Jr., but no, sorry. I was thinking of the wrong thing.
The wrong thing.
Sorry.
Different
sorry.
Sammy.
I was wrong.
Tommy Johnson.
Sammy
Yeah.
Tommy Johnson.
Steph, didn't you buy one of those on Google?
Which one?
The sweater.
Yes, I did, and I
Retro.
rated it. Yeah, it was really comfortable. I love when the giraffe pieces of hair like clip into your skin and give you like this nice little pinch. It reminds you that you're a part of nature with them.
Steph, it reminds you that you're alive. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, it's a circle of life.
Yes. Yes.
Right, it's much like Shrek. It's like the circle of life.
Yes. What happened to the Mad Hatter? You're supposed to put the Mad Hatter back.
Think I listen to you?
Well done.
He all grows up.
He all grows up. You know what? Put a picture of fucking Joe Pesci from Casino on there for yourself.
Swimming with the fish.
Yeah. I don't. Do you ever come across like the scenes in some of your favorite movies, and you're like, it's a brutal scene, but man, it's fucking. Because I saw that meme. There's a meme of Joe Pesci in Casino when he's watching his brother get beat to death with bats. But this meme is every New Yorker watching someone put a piece of pineapple on pizza, right? Is what the meme is. But I went back to watch that
Michael
scene.
Cross donated $30 through Super Chat.
Yeah.
I meant swagger.
Like 10 minutes of just getting beaten to death.
Yeah.
That was Michael Cross saying I meant swagger.
Yeah, I see him.
No.
Yeah.
No, but the sweater.
We're glad it said sweater.
We're glad you just gave us 15 minutes.
Yeah,
you just gave us a 15-minute bit. What are you apologizing for? Keep it quiet.
You know that country song that's always confused me? It's like take the cat but leave the sweater. It's like, in what world are you letting someone take your cat but leave a sweater?
Maybe the cat's a dick.
Yeah. Have you met my cat?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the cat's not. So you know what?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I really am comfy in my sweater. So take the cat. He's a motherfucker.
I didn't hear the abridged version, so thank you for.
You're welcome. That was not safe. It was the not safe for work version.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't. I guess you didn't hear the story about the cat that bit my berries during sex.
It bit my berries during sex. That cat.
College was fun, except for that time that a cat bit my balls while I was doing straight mesh with my girlfriend.
Oh,
This is how straight mesh came out. Just right when you described this, was like, I was we were doing straight mesh.
Straight mesh. Yeah.
Hey, I was having sex with him the other day. And then what happened? A cat started to push himself my way. And I said, hey, don't you go and get so mushy because I got neglected and it was because of that pussy. Yeah, cat. No, I'm talking cat. Yeah, what do you think about it? Yeah, cat. Ooh, you get the cat? Yeah, that's what it is a cat. That fucking cat. Well, he's a real fuckface, that cat, but hey, he's my cat. Perfect.
What are you fucking whining about? You just bit my balls.
That's how we should. That's how we should have started that tune, or even ended it. All right. Well, thank you to Bob.
You ever do this to an animal? That's what happened. Like, you ever like you're gonna fucking cold cock an animal? You're like,
dude, yeah, like
what the
I remember
fuck,
one,
dude?
Yeah.
What the fuck, cat?
You never just cold cock an animal.
Yeah.
Like
somebody's dog come up and start barking at you, like, come on, motherfucker, let's do this. Let's go.
Well, yeah, we're actually just talking about that. My father-in-law and I, like for old school Schmoes No fans, remember Taz, my dog Taz, his pug,
oh, yeah.
and he he was a troll.
That's Taz sleeping, by the way.
Yeah,
that's as quiet as he got.
But Taz had his leg bitten by a fucking pit bull.
Oh,
So there was twice that this neighbor that I had just let his pit bulls run around in the yard, and I was coming back one time. The pit bull comes running in, and instinct came in, and I just kicked the pit bull to get him off, and I had to kick him in a way to get him. It was just instinct. The pit bull could have turned around and ripped my leg off, but like it's one of those things. It's just like the animal instinct that comes out, and I wasn't trying to do anything except just get the dog off of my dog, and it worked. But my father-in-law said the same thing. He was with his dog, and this dog got loose and just started running after him with the teeth up. My father-in-law just sat back and went, pop, and went him in the nose. And the dog went, what? Fuck this. And then it took off, just because it's like you have that. it's just you got that's how you protect yourself.
Sometimes you got to toss a bobcat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So should I tell people that? Because here this is something I've been definitely working on, but I have no problem talking about it because I was watching that video. Steph, did you see this thing with the bobcat?
Yes.
All right. So for those people who didn't see this video, here's this bobcat that well, first of all, it was a family. It was one of the Ring cameras, and this family kind of walk into their car. Good. And I have to tell you that as I'm watching the internet goes, oh, this guy's this guy's super tough. Look what this guy did. This is incredible. Look at this guy. He's a superhero. Look at this. And what you see is the woman is walking, and then out of nowhere, the guy goes, oh my God, it's a bobcat. It's a bobcat. Oh my God, it's a bobcat. And he fucking chucks the bobcat all the way across the yard. And then the bobcat just gets the fuck out of there, right? So everyone's like, oh man, that guy, that's a tough son of a bitch. Maybe the bobcat was a pussy. You know, like the bobcat is the one who is, you know, everybody knows not all Italians are mobsters. Maybe the cat's not tough.
Yeah.
Maybe the cat's not tough. And the fact and he shows up to the neighborhood and all the rest of the cats are going, Eugene, we saw the tape. The guy, he threw you, Eugene. He fucking threw. It's a human. No,
it was just like a toss.
It was a human being. Hey, and his other buddies are saying, "Hey, Eugene, I just saw this great video. This raccoon, he's underneath a fucking garbage can, and he pops out on this human and like claws his face. You know what his name was? Not Eugene. Fucking Eugene.
Oh my God, I would love to see Eugene defending it too. Well, honestly, he was a big dude. Like you guys, you couldn't tell from the video, but he was really massive guy.
Hey, I just kind of stumbled into the neighborhood and said I wanted to say hi, and then the next thing I know, it's flying across the yard.
That guy, by the way, went from good morning to I'm gonna fucking kill it so quickly. He was like, good morning. It was truly like a 50s sitcom at the very beginning of that. He's good morning to his neighbor walking by.
Yeah, so true. And Joe said, and he held on to the bobcat too long. He looked like Rafiki holding Simba.
Yeah, straight up. It was the funniest commentary. Bro, get rid of it.
He did, and he threw it, and he just chucked it like he was in the Olympics. Like,
shot put, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing, like that was why I'm saying that was when I started thinking the bobcat doesn't go like some cats are looking for some shit. Like you throw a cat and he's just like, what? Did you just throw me across the yard? All right, mother, here goes your eye. Right? That's not this cat. This cat is like, I'm going back to the den. Fucking takes off.
By the way, you know the reason the reason I first heard about this was because apparently everybody was tagging Goddard on it because of the mountain lion thing.
Perfect. Yeah. So anyway, so I was that's if you come to a New York show, you probably see the more polished version of that because I'm going to try it.
Hey, speaking of Kristian, I got some Streamlabs from you from last week.
Oh, let's do it.
D-Train, who's asking, what's up, guys? So, Harloff, you put up a Twitter poll about the first live event post-COVID being in New York City in October. A huge amount of people voted yes, including myself, which pretty much says that at the event will be sold out. Will this really happen?
Will it really happen? I can tell you that I'm really interested in it. I can't predict yet the way that the rest of the things are going to happen as far as what you can do at theaters and all that. So we did put a poll out and almost 2,000 people voted. I think it was something like 900 people said they would go overall. And that means the theater that we're going to get already at the Roulette is probably 500, maybe 475. So it would be sold out if all those people actually, decided they wanted to go and check it out, depending on what event we put on.
But also it's a little bit tricky. Sorry to interrupt you, but it's a little bit tricky because you probably don't know if they're going to let theaters be at full capacity.
So even if right now, from the report that I actually got yesterday, so I have been, it's better D-Train that actually answered this today than last week, because I know you put this in last week. The reason why is that I got some information on it yesterday. I got some information on it. We're talking about it again today, and we're really looking into it to see if it's possible. We would have to book the theater like 2 or 3 months.
Motorolin donated $20. I, Eugene, would like to make a plea to the council to reinstate my bobcat status.
Right. Right. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, like, Eugene, you didn't even piss on him. Like your dick was right there. You could have pissed on him.
He just was he was much bigger than you guys are giving me credit for. He was just,
but he really wasn't, Eugene. He really wasn't. He was a little guy.
Also, I think the video was sped up. I didn't run away.
Eugene, he threw you with a back.
No,
but Eugene, stop this.
I jumped.
He had you, and he was looking at you. You could have done so much at that point, Eugene.
I was he was a hypnotist, so I was actually under a spell. So
that
that's
makes
why
sense.
I didn't pee on him. Also, I jumped. He didn't throw me. That was me jumping.
Threw you. Now you're a liar. But Haskell says New York is upping to 33% capacity this week. So, and that's this week. That's April. So by October, this report that I read yesterday, Kate, they said that it could be anywhere between 90 to 100 by the time we get to October.
Okay.
But that's not
going to be enough to get us there, probably.
Well,
right?
no. It could be. I mean, it's one of those things, though, that everybody, I think that it's a matter of the vaccination, comfortability, like all that, depending on who's competing. There's just stuff that we have to look into. So it's just not as easy to say we're definitely doing it. I can tell you that there's definitely interest that we want to do it, and we've seriously been looking at it. We are definitely more confident that Spectacular will happen in Los Angeles in December live than, if you're going to say because we're here, we're able to do that. We can. I know a lot of the people that even if people that weren't able to fly, I could still stack the card because everybody's here. So that one I would put it hopefully like 80%, where I'd put New York right now at like 55, 60, which is still pretty high percentage.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the next one.
All right, who's more D-Train also says, who's more dominant in their own sport? Wayne Gretzky for the NHL, Tom Brady for the NFL, or Dan Murrell for the movie Trivia Schmoedown?
Ooh.
It's hard to say. I mean, like I was thinking about Murrell and what he did, what he was able to do. Like when and this for people who've been watching long enough. So Dan won 2 championships in his first kind of stint before he stepped back for about a year. He had won against Riley, and then he won a triple threat against Riley and Roque at the same time. So he decided he wasn't going to play for a year, and the game changed a lot the time he was off. So he came back, and he lost that big match to Guy, and then he played against Stacey Howard and won, but then he wound up losing to Ethan Irwin in the tournament. So I remember specifically listening to the Schmoedown rundown, and the question came up, has the game passed Dan Murrell by, was the question inside of it. And there were a lot of the audience that was thinking because of that loss that maybe it just changed too much. And in any sport, whatever it is, it's the great athletes that figure a way to change. And Dan is a mental athlete. When you watch what he does, after you hear the way he studies and the way he does things, the guy is just he's incredible. So he turns that all around, and then he beats Mark Andreyko. He beats Clark Wolf. I think he TKOs both of them, and then he goes to New York and takes the title from Ethan. He winds up going like 18. He's 18-6 in this game. And Kate, you've been around it now for 2 years. It is not easy to win a game, much less 18 of them.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, that's like 18 and that's like that's a dumb group of numbers I'm listening to.
Crazy. He's two away from 20. I think Roque is still something like, I think Roque has got like 16 wins too, but still it is. And I was talking to Merle about this yesterday. I think like 14 of those are title matches. 14 out of the.
Well, that's 20. What I was gonna say. Like that's the real question. Is like how many of those are belt matches?
Yeah. He's so good. And if you didn't, I mean, obviously you should go and check out that Collins match. But from what I hear, both Grace and Jay Washington are going to be making big announcements about what the title picture is going to be. They have apparently figured that out, and they're going to announce it soon. But I don't have any insight in that. All right, let's go to the next one.
All right, the next one from today is from Ozzy Jordan. Saw Mortal Kombat the other day. I enjoyed it despite its flaws with some cheesy acting and pacing issues. It was great to see the film locations of my hometown of Adelaide, South Australia in the movie. Question, does MK qualify as an Aussie film?
I don't know, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Awesome. I don't know how it works, but what I will tell you, Brett, it doesn't look like anybody wants to see us prank Ben Goddard today.
Oh my God,
about
I do.
500. I know, 500 away from doing the Bagel Boy prank, or excuse me, 400 away from the Bagel Boy prank. Yeah, not going to happen today, but we can still at 500. We can still prank Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which will be good. And that's about $220 away.
And is the Bonnie prank just going to be like, are you still feeling bad from the second shot? Oh, man, we found out someone just died from the second shot.
Oh, God.
No, we're not doing that. So, I mean, you want to...
No, by the way, nobody, that's not true. Nobody
That's
had
not-
just died from
No.
Just to be clear.
Kate Mulligan, you stop this.
Right.
Stop this.
Record, I know that is what everybody does when they get
Kate Mulligan, I have asked you time and time again, do not bring up death when it comes to the vaccine, because I'm getting one next week.
Wow. That was good. Dumbledore entered, and then the Mad Hatter.
That's right.
But Professor, don't you understand? Don't you understand, Professor? It's just...
Miss Granger, what are you complaining about now? What? I said what? I continue to say what?
Oh, sorry. My head's just so far at my own ass that I don't realize that no one likes me.
You are not inaccurate.
I think you mean inaccurate, sir.
Inaccurate.
Not to correct you.
Inaccurate. For today,
You're right.
you're right. Everyone here is in, and now you must get out.
Wow, that Hermione too.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just a stab at her. She's just there's.
You just stabbed Hermione.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
Stab
real. Let's do another great show and realize that this is a failure of a donation show. What's the next?
Michael Cross donated $30 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
I watched Dan versus Collins. It was like watching Gemini Man. They're so alike.
Nice.
Yes. All right, keep going, Alex.
Well, we were talking about Australia and traveling around the world, and even across the country. Brett, do you have anything you want to tell us about that?
Oh, I could definitely tell you about that. I know everybody's itching back to get back to doing what they love, traveling, seeing other people. Me too, I can't wait. I am so close to seeing my niece and holding a little baby. I can't wait. But when I get to that airport, I want to make it my experience fast, safe, and easy as possible. So that's why I'm excited to talk about Clear today. Clear is a secure identity platform that creates frictionless journeys to airports and beyond, and moving faster through the airport security and feel confident returning to who, where, and what you love. With Clear, all you need is you. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. After one quick enrollment with the government-issued ID, all you have to do is use your face and eyes for safer, touchless entry to airports, stadiums, and more. Create your account online before going to the airport, and once you get there, a friendly ambassador helps you finish the process, and you can use Clear immediately. Join over the 5.5 million people, including Kate, who have already started using Clear. And once you become a member, you can use Clear for faster, touchless, seamless entry across Clear's network of airports, stadiums, arenas, concert spaces, office, restaurants, so much more. This is going to be the wave of the future. Nobody wants to touch anything anymore, and Clear is going to help you do that. Clear members can add up to 3 friends or family members to their account at a discounted rate, and even better, kids under 18 can tag along for free, those freeloading under 18-year-olds. But listen, Clear is the absolute best way to get back to what you love. They have locations.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Perfect.
This happened yesterday, too. All right, while we get Brett.
I'm back now, you know, because the show, now you know it just stopped, now you know, because Brett got bad internet. What's going on? How are you doing? Now you know I'm here to shade the fucking show. Now you know, now you know. What do you know? You know that Brett is frozen like a motherfucker. Then and now you know you are in the snow. And if you know that my grandmother's name was Flo, now you know her name was Flo. Now you know, now you know. She's dancing on the stove. Why is she dancing on the stove? Well, we don't know, but it was a fucking talent, cause she wouldn't get hurt when her feet would burn. But it was okay, because we just put ice on her feet. Now you know. Yeah. This is the first time Charles broke me. Oh man, Charles broke me. Oh God.
Brad Dad Talks donated $50. Yo, what's up? Now you know. Now you know.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, Charles. My grandma was dancing on a stove. It was a talent she had. She wouldn't hurt her feet. She did. We just put ice packs on them.
Now you know.
He killed me. He killed me. Oh my God, that was
Oh my God.
I was like, what the fuck am I saying?
Oh, it was like a Las Vegas night show.
Oh, it's good.
It was so, I always feel like at some point I get in my head and I like stop the free flow. Nothing stops that free flow there, Kristian. Those were just some unbridled thoughts.
No breaks.
He was like, all right, barn door's open. Come out.
My grandma was dancing on the. Brett, did you see any of that? Froze again.
No, I sit there and I read these and I look over. I don't know what it is. I
Simp
swear it's
Sabraw
not
donated
my computer.
$20. Check out Impolite
really you?
Truths with Dorino Arellano at youtube.com/John Rocha says. Tune in to Live at the Roxy every day at youtube.com/Roxastraya. Watch The Whirl Girls wind down on Sundays at youtube.com/The Whirl Girls. Team Style.
Yes.
Ryan Payne donated $65. If you're bringing back old bits, can I get a Jeremiah for old time's sake? Pretty please with Roka on top.
You got to give me a second, because I have to put it into the. I don't have it in the system at the moment, so
I can't guarantee Skype won't freeze during it either. I can't.
Did you see, Brett? Did you see what just happened while you were gone?
No, because I was restarting the damn computer.
He doesn't know.
You got to go back and watch it, but I'll just tell you.
Did you finish the ad so I don't have to read it again?
No, we're gonna have to do a makeup. But what I'll tell no, he doesn't know. But Brett, I'll just give you this, and you'll know because this will take you back to a time. Hey, Brett, we'll do the bus driver one, right? Or just that character. I'm walking in the park, took my mask down, now you know. Everybody doesn't know that I am vaccinated. Hey, mister, how about you? I see your dog right there sitting next to you.
Please, sir, why don't you put on your mask? Even though you're vaccinated, we're supposed to wear a mask still. Please, won't you put it on?
Well, I'll tell you, here's my song. I got the Johnson & Johnson. It was all right, but now I have a third nose on my neck. Now you know. Everybody dancing now, you know. Hey, have you gotten anything for you, sir? Now you know.
Roasting again.
Roast again. Hey, so he's frozen now, you know. He just stopped in time. I had a time machine and I use it all the time. I went back and I slapped him in his face and he just froze. And then I started singing again and again. Oh, my grandma's on the stove again. What you doing over there? Please get down. You hurt yourself.
It's a talent that she has.
Alex is killing me. Dance, he's doing a dance. He did it so much, he put me in a trance. He's a really good singer and a really good dancer. He's shaking his hips and he's got Shrek behind him, now you know.
Now you know.
Oh, God.
Oh my God,
shit.
Brett! When Brett comes back,
Oh, they'll be on backstage by the time he's back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know we want Brett to come back. Oh, poor guy.
So good. It was so good. I do want to see that animated for sure.
Yeah.
Do we have more? I'm sure we have more.
We have plenty.
Well, we don't have plenty of donations. I'll tell you that. The show's gonna be off the air tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I'm not Roka. What's next?
Dragon17 says, "I'm so glad
if you guys don't donate, my kids who I don't have will die."
What? What do you mean?
I don't have kids. I just figured, I tell them that. No. All right. If you don't donate, I'm gonna break your fucking egg. No. Don't say that either.
Oh, the number of times he's threatened to come to someone's house
and drag his balls.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Now you know.
Now you know. Now you know.
Now you know.
Now you know. Stop threatening people.
I knew I was gonna have a text from him. Yeah.
Oh.
He's not.
Did he text?
Yeah.
Who Roka?
No, Brett.
Brett? Oh, what did he say?
He said Skype is really fucking up my computer.
Oh, all right.
Well,
all right, let's try to close out and see if we can let's see if we're able to bring it home here again. We've got, let's see how far away we are from Bonnie. About 45 minutes from Bonnie. We might be able to get 45 minutes? Close. 45 minutes to drive to her house. Are you really sick? About
hey, for $2, I'll punch a dog. No, a computer.
You need,
I don't know what's going on. This is weird. I swear it's got. I redid nobody cares, but I did a reinstall of Skype. It's a Skype thing. All right. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's get to some more of those Streamlabs and we'll call it a day.
Brett, I danced out your frustrations for
you. Really did. He did.
Thank
that
you.
was the best dance to the Charles theme I've ever seen.
I've never seen someone crump like that.
It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was like if there was like an animated series with that character, the bus driver, and Charles, like Alex would just have to show up.
Yeah, in like a green suit to get the action. I mean, you were really
what up with that?
Really good.
Jason Sudeikis in there.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
So good.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. Call an ambulance.
So, Steph, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I want you to listen to this clip, and I want you to tell me what you think is going on in this house, okay? You ready?
Okay.
Here you go.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. Call an ambulance.
You know, one more time?
Daddy boy, it's me. No, yeah, one more time.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. Call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance?
Oh, she actually wants an ambulance called.
Patty boy, me. Patty boy, it's me. Patty boy, it's me.
Okay, so she's calling her son because
someone say Patty.
Oh.
Patty
Wait,
boy, it's me.
Here you go. I got one here. Ready, Alex?
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. Patty boy,
Wait, who's Alex? This is Paddington here.
You're Patty boy.
What's up, Patty boy?
Patty boy, it's me. Patty boy, it's me. Patty boy, it's me. Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having
Oh, so good.
It's a direct eye contact for me.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble.
All right, Steph, what do you got? Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. What's happening with Patty boy?
Well, she's calling Patty boy her son. Daddy's having trouble. I assume it's some sort of like serious constipation going on, and he needs the ambulance because.
But you definitely feel that this woman, not a man, is calling Patty boy.
Yes.
Okay, so that's right. That has not been discussed in the past. Our good mutual friend Roxy Stryer. If Kate, do you know well enough what she says to do an impression of her doing this?
No, I don't.
I'll say what she says, and then we'll see if Kate can do the impression of it. But so as I hear this,
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble.
first of all, it's a guy. No, Roxy, it's not a guy. It's a fucking guy. It's not a guy, Roxy. Listen.
Patty boy, it's me.
Clearly a guy. No, it's not a guy.
That's obviously a guy.
Right. No, it's not a guy. Well, listen to the rest. Listen to the rest.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble.
So what I get is like, that's Patty Boy referring to himself as Daddy. So Patty Boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. No, Roxy, it's Patty. She's calling Patty Boy to say that Daddy's having trouble. No fucking way, dude.
Okay.
All right, ready? Here you go. Roxy, here's the clip.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble.
That's obvious what that is.
No.
That guy is saying that Patty boy, it's me. He's Patty boy.
No, Roxy, it's a woman. It's an old lady calling Patty Boy.
You're so high.
No, I'm not high. Well, I am high, but that has nothing to do with it. It means that I am actually right. Listen one more time.
You're
Roxy, listen.
actually an idiot.
No, Roxy, stop that. Listen to this.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble. Call an ambulance.
Yes. Patty boy is me.
No, Patty Boy is not you. It's calling.
That is so obviously a man's voice.
No, it's not. It's an old lady. Listen, Rox. Listen, it's an old lady.
Patty boy, it's me. Patty boy, it's me.
The more times you play it, the more right I am.
No, Rox, no. Forget it, Roxy. You're fine. Even the face at the end was.
The more times you play it, the more right I am.
Yeah.
So good, right? Oh yeah, I'm with you, Steph. It's absolutely an old lady calling her son. Now, whether or not he's constipated or not, I don't know. But it's I'd rather have that than Daddy really being in trouble.
Yeah, it just feels like she probably should have skipped that call and gone straight to call an ambulance herself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Patty Boy,
Patty Boy's not doing anything.
Yeah,
I just I love that they're so committed to the nickname that not even in a part of crisis do they say the real name. They still call him Patty Boy.
Yeah, Patty Boy.
Right, Kate?
The husband's like on the ground having a heart attack. She has the time and wherewithal.
Gotta stick with the gimmick.
Oh my God.
Patty Boy.
Patty Boy, it's me.
Patty Boy.
Daddy's having trouble.
The house is on fire, Patty Boy.
Patty boy, it's me. Daddy's having trouble.
But I'm making meatloaf.
Yeah. All right. Let's. I know that we're over time here, but let's do one or two more because I don't want to save all these for. I think Steph's hosting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
And somebody in the chat told me, I think, which is resetting my pram or my VRAM or something. So I'll try that. Yeah.
Unless we get some magical. Oh, damn it! I was really hoping to get that. Yeah, we're about like 245 away from that Goddard joke. Damn it! All right. We'll do it next time. All right. Let's hear one there, Alex.
Okay. Well, we got 3 from Dragon 17, all SCHMOEDOWN related. You mind if I read them all to you?
Please do.
Dragon 17 says, I'm so glad the manager has decided to change the rule for faction versus faction championship matches. If you want triple threat matches, you can find other ways to make them. He also says, Harloff, in the Witt versus Harper match, you said you wanted Adam Witt to get a win. I do too, so please, if he loses the Burke match, let him play the weakest Star Wars competitor so he can get his win. That's
the problem. Who's the weakest Star Wars competitor?
Yeah.
Another one, do you know what the next path to the #1 contender match will be in both singles and IG? When are we getting the May matches announced?
May will probably come pretty soon, but the singles title path and IG path's already set out. Alex Damon plays Kalinowski at the end of this month in a #1 contender match. The winner plays Mara Kanopik at a pay-per-view in May. In May, so they'll play in May. So that we already know. With the singles, both Grace and Jay are cooking something up that we'll get pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
Cool. All right. Let's keep on going then. Yeah. Dildo Baggins.
Oh, nice.
Hello, people. Kristian, what are some finishers or even moves of WWE wrestlers that you think are overrated or just silly and ridiculous? Rock Bottom is overrated, and I love The Rock. What are some of your faves, and what would each of your finishers be?
I'll go first. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
The one I always wanted to do when I used to wrestle with my brother was I'm surprised no one ever did this. It was called it was the hook, and then you extend the line and then the sinker. You bring someone down on their head. And the reason why I did is because someone would have died probably from doing it. But as far as my favorite, the overrated finishers, I think that John Cena was great for the business and everything too, but he was, to me, just so overly corny and cheesy, and none of his stuff looks like it hurts at all. Even when he's flying across, he's like this big hulking dude, and he's flying across. And I know he doesn't want to hurt anybody, obviously, but like it just looks like it wouldn't hurt like my 3-year-old when he's running around doing some of the stuff he's doing. And I'm like, but the Rock, the People's Elbow, I always thought was silly, but it was meant to be. So I actually really liked it. Finisher moves that I think are overrated. I don't have to think about it a little bit more. All right, let's do one more and then we'll call it a day.
Alrighty, Haunted says, Kristian, I don't usually watch the opening scenes. I'm only into the trivia, but the Adam Collins one where he's talking to the belt killed me. It was hilarious. Did you write all of that, or did Adam improv? Hi, Alex.
Adam did a lot of improving. I gave the notes as far as what I wanted to do, and I wanted to have him kind of having this conversation with the belt and having this. It was called this. The name of the thing was called A Day in the Life with the Coyote, and so we had this idea, and he took it and ran with it. He did a great job. He did a really great job. It's too bad that you said that as far as the other stuff, because it's some of the best produced scenes we've ever done. Dennis Zen has come back to do it, and I know that there's parts of people like I like the trivia like this, but I never, and I know you're not doing it for disrespect, but for me, it's always like, I like to have everybody watch what we're doing because it shows that what the crew has been doing and the work that they put into it, it's really delivered. And we don't do a trivia show. We actually do it. We do a full show. We do an actual show. So like there's trivia as a part of it that's within the show, but the whole show is from start to finish. People can absolutely, if they just gravitate towards the actual trivia, then thank you. Really appreciate that. But it's a full show. All right. Well, look, I think that's going to be it for today because we're over time, and I think Steph will hit all the other Streamlabs. Bummed about the Goddard thing, but hey, maybe next.
Honestly, I'm just concerned about your grandma. Is she going to be okay?
Wasn't my grandma.
Who was it? Sorry, Charles's grandma.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's probably off saving her right now. So
yeah.
So I'm sure Matt Link is going to clip that one out. Yeah, I got to send that to.
On the stove.
She's dancing on the stove now.
The talent that she has, she doesn't burn her feet. It doesn't get so bad that you put some ice on them.
Yeah, Brett, you got to hear it, Brett. That was one of like.
Adrian Soto donated $100. Senator Live Show 95 of Shenanigans 5 movie news. Today's show was a best of hits. Hashtag that's the show.
Shoot. Yeah. We got Bonnie.
5:15.
Yeah, we got Bonnie.
Okay.
All right. So I got to do something. We got to think of something. What do we do here, Kate? First of all, let's see. I'm going to see if she's not. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call her up. If she picks up, then I'll say something to her, but I'm going to ask her first how she's feeling. If she's not feeling very well, I'm not going to put her through.
Okay. We'll do it another day.
Then I will save it for another day. I promise, even next Thursday. But or I'll prank her while she's on the show if that ever happens. But well, let's see. I'm going to try.
And thank you, Kino, in the chat. I will try that to help my issue.
Yeah, she's not picking up.
Oh, Bonnie, come on.
I had something too. I was going to tell her that Kate shit herself on the air, and that she should have been there.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. The thing that's sad about that is it's entirely believable.
You'd be like, why?
I'd be like, oh, Bonnie, you missed it. She was doing that thing she does, like the upside down twerk. And like in the middle of it, it was like it just slipped, and it's gone viral. You got to check it out.
I would lose my mind.
Oh my god, I should actually try and film that and just have you send it to her.
Yeah.
In After Effects, we can just add shit in.
Kate, that is how we have to do it. We'll save this for her for next Thursday, and we'll set the goal like early for next Thursday that Bonnie's on. That you should actually do it. Get some kind of effect. Do you have like white pants?
Yeah. No, because I'm not a slut, but if I did
okay.
Not after Labor Day.
But let's do something. Let's do something.
You're just advertising you don't have your period. You know what I'm saying?
Put your shit pants.
I can be fucked right now.
You make a pair of shit pants, and then we'll do something where I'm like, oh my, and Steph can be on, and Steph can be like, realize that Kate shit her pants, and then we'll say like, "Oh my God, she doesn't even realize she has her headphones on." I'm pretty sure. Did she shit her pants?
That's
and
really
then,
good.
So we'll do that, and we'll be like, "Oh my God, she's like, someone needs to text her and tell her to stop doing it. She doesn't have her headphones on. Brett, text her." And then I'll be like, "Wait, Bonnie, do you have Kate's phone number? Text her and tell her she has shit in her pants. Like they're clipping it out right now, Bonnie. Do it.
You know what I can do?
And then when she calls
I have
you,
chocolate milk. I can put chocolate. I can like put a thing. Okay.
Mommy, what are you doing? Mommy's making shit pants for work. Can you please?
And then come up to the screen with the chocolate coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So people
5 minutes. I need 5 minutes to make shit pants for work.
And then I'll say, I'll do this. I'll be like, I don't think you guys think it's shit. And then I'll just go.
So, but what we'll do is we'll make Bonnie call you, and you actually pick up the phone when she calls you.
Okay.
So and we make her like somebody try what we'll say is somebody try to call her. Bonnie, you try to call. I'll try to call her. You try to call her, and I'm like, I'm not getting through. And then Bonnie, you're getting through. When you see Bonnie's number, you pick up.
Right.
And then we'll have to have Bonnie on air tell you that you shit your pants. Okay. All right. That's next Thursday. We got to hit the goal.
Wow.
You know what? Steph, let's set the goal for tomorrow. If we hit the goal of 800 tomorrow, then we'll do the shit pants prank next Thursday.
Okay.
All right, great.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Malcolm, hit the music. Is it playing? Great, because I can't hear it.
It's coming. Yeah, it's fun.
This is the finisher that we were talking about.
Oh, there we go. Thank you to Charles. Thank you to Richie. Thank you to the Mad Hatter. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. Alex Marzoña.
Hey, if you love SEN Live, then check out Dan Murrell's podcast, All My Movies, where each episode he pulls a movie from his personal collection off the shelf for a deep dive into the stories behind how it was made and what these movies mean to Dan and film lovers everywhere. It's Wednesdays, 4 p.m. PST. Peace.